Hi, this is Julie, and in this overview video, I want to show you a sampling of stamping blanks available at Beautaholic, and I also want to give you a few ideas on how to use them in your jewelry projects. We have stamping blanks in a couple different finishes and also by brands such as Vintaj and Nunn Design. I'm going to start with the Vintaj ones, which you see right here. The side samples are ones which have been altered, so when you get a stamping blank, it's going to come flat and plain, undecorated, and that really gives you creative license to do whatever you want with it. So there are stamping blanks such as these here, which are actually little book pages. You connect them with jump rings or some stitching. Ones which are doors, faces, flowers, all different shapes, and this is just a small sampling of those available. And over here you can see that we've actually altered some of these antique brass stamping blanks with the Vintaj Big Kick, which is a wonderful machine that actually embosses and etches designs into your metal stamping blanks. As you can see here, these are a couple samples of the dies. And then what we did to really pop that underneath brass color, we used the Vintaj Relief Block. Also by Vintaj is Art Metal, and that's a little bit more of a black stamping blank, as well as Artisan Copper, which has this wonderful aged look to it. So it actually comes with that detailing already on it. Nunn Design has some antique copper blanks, and they're a little bit thicker. So I'm going to show you the thickness of the Vintaj ones. And they're thin like this, so they can go through that big kick if you do have it. But the Nunn Design ones are a little bit thicker. Here's a couple different samples of them, different shapes as well. Then there's copper. These are nice because these will take very nicely to a patina if you want to go ahead and patina them. Brass, so these are going to age over time, which is really nice. Here's some gold Nunn Design ones. A couple different examples where we've used letter punches on them, just glued embellishments. And then over here we have silver filled and sterling silver, as well as silver colored blanks. And then also these little guys, which are great for jewelry tags if you want to add a personal touch to your jewelry designs. A couple more examples for use include riveting. So here we've taken some of the gears and riveted them together. You can punch them and then add the rivets. Here we've letter punched them and glued on a little embellishment. This is actually an interesting sample because this is a ring that is a little charm in itself. We went ahead and we punched a round circle stamping blank, put it inside the ring, and then mounted it on another stamping blank that had a little loop to attach it to jewelry. A couple more little charms, just some little monogram charms here that we created. Up here is an example that we hole punched, and we used bracelet bending pliers on this stamping blank, and then we added some wire wrapping decoration to it. And then over here, we added some Vintaj patinas, which you'll see here, and they come in a whole host of colors. So this was actually run through the Vintaj Big Kick, patinaed, and then we went ahead and removed some of the patina using the Vintaj Relief Block. So that's a fun idea. Now, if you are going to glue embellishments, I wanted to show you a glue, which is highly recommended. We like E6000 for gluing embellishments onto these metal blanks. And then if you're not familiar with letter punches, I just wanted to show you what they look like. So here's a little owl one, a little heart one, so they come in decorative designs, and then you can also just get them with the alphabet letters or numbers as well. You can find all of these stamping blanks and many more, as well as a lot of technique videos and the products to embellish and alter the stamping blanks at Beautaholic.